Bantamweight bout here. Ashlee Evans Smith is back. Plus 175 for her. Minus 175 for Ailin Perez. Over under 2.5 rounds. Minus 175 for the over. Plus 175 for the under. And 1-4 in her last 5 for Ashlee Evans Smith. But if you look when those 5 fights took place, dates all the way back to 2017. That's 6 years ago. And she hasn't fought since 2020 when she lost to Norma Dumont. She's stepping in here. I don't know why. Because it looks like she's turned into the OnlyFans route as far as, UFC fighters go. And not to say Ailin Perez hasn't done that, but she just got into the UFC and she has one fight in the UFC. She lost to Stephanie Egger. So just based on where people are in their lives, in their careers, I got to go with Ailin Perez. I mean, this is a greasy women's bantamweight fight. Ashlee Evans Smith being 36 years old. I don't really know why she's still fighting. Maybe she just wants a little exposure to get her social game up or something. But 28 years old for Ailin Perez, training out of or fighting alumni of the Samurai Fight House, as we talked about earlier. Not the greatest competition, but came in against Stephanie Egger. Didn't look terrible, and she was a pretty big underdog in that one. She didn't look terrible. She got finished in the second round, but I don't see Ashlee Evans Smith posing too many threats on the ground. And I'm pretty sure Ailin Perez is going to look to take her down. So I'm going to go with Ailin Perez in this one. Wouldn't get too invested in this one. So, yeah, what do you think?
No, I think it is all Ailin Perez here. I'm the same way, though. You can't really get too invested in this level of a women's mixed martial arts fight. But you look at Ashlee Evans Smith, man, her last win's 2018, and it's against Bec Rawlings. And if you look at Bec Rawlings, she lost 4 in a row before her exit from the promotion. And her losses were Ashlee Evans Smith, Jessica Rose Clark, who is getting just beaten to shreds every time she steps in the octagon now, Tisha Torres, and then Paige Van Zandt. And, yeah, man, it's just not it makes no sense for her to step back into the octagon at this point, besides, like what you said, exposure. She has nothing to fight for. She hadn't won a fight in 5 years. Before that, she was losing fights to Ketlin Vieira, Sarah Moras. I mean, Norma Dumont, Andrea Lee, she's not beating any of these fighters, and she's not really even making it close. So, yeah, man, I think Ailin Perez has a lot more upside. She's strong. She's pretty vicious on the ground. Like, she lands some good ground and pound. She is an aggressive fighter, and I think for those reasons, she's going to overwhelm Ashlee Evans Smith here. She's powerful, too. Ailin Perez is powerful. Does have a good takedown game. I don't know if she's going to necessarily pull off a big submission or anything here, but I do think she dominates this fight. Could potentially find a finish. If she does, I think it's by KO or TKO. I do see her getting the win, though.